Newcastle has won their last 4 away matches and dropped points in their last 3 home matches. So right now, I would rather play Newcastle at their home at St. James's, because we see that in the past few matches they've turned around the corner, and we're going to take a look into some of their stats, and they've been brilliant away from home. And based off the match against Porto, it could be two things. It could be a thing where we bounce back quickly, or we could lose confidence and start performing bad in the Premier League. But I've got hope, and this is why I've got hope. Listen to this clip.
You mentioned positivity there. How much you've got to make sure tonight doesn't set you back when you go back to playing in the Premier League on Saturday?
Yeah, definitely. Look, we've lost games this year and drawn games, and I've seen the change room after, and it's been really bad when we've lost and drawn games. But tonight we've just lost in there, but there's a real positivity around the group at the minute, around the club. I think we've had such a good start to 2024. I think we take the positives from this game tonight, but also see where we can improve.
State, you're right, bang in the title race, aren't you? And this tie is very much alive.
Yeah, definitely. I think I've seen a group, obviously me coming into it as a new player, how many leaders there are in the team that drive it on and really want the best for each other. I think that's so good, that there's an honest speaking group, and if you want to win things and go far in things, I think you need that. And we said some stuff in there then, positive stuff, and it's about Saturday now. We have to part this, but we'll revisit it in 2 weeks.
That's it. You heard from Declan Rice. That's what he said. It's all about Saturday now. We have to put this match behind us. And I feel very disappointed, but I would need to get over this. And that's what I'm saying, that to me, this guy is like the unsung captain. It's like the captain that doesn't wear the armband. Because the things that he says, how he portrays himself, how he carries himself about, it's like a captain. And I know Arteta always having this thing to say that he wants about 5 different leaders in a group, basically that could be captain group. And for me, Declan Rice is on top of the pile. I love Odegaard, don't get me wrong, I love Odegaard, but the things Declan Rice does, you cannot but want him to be the captain, I swear. When we're down, this should be our captain lifting us up, telling us not to lose focus, encouraging the fans, encouraging the team, and is what I'm seeing Declan Rice does on a regular basis. It's not just this one-off, it's most of the time it's Declan Rice. Now, I'm not saying Odegaard don't say things, but when Declan Rice says it, there's more substance to it, I believe. I don't know. Perhaps it's just me, but this is why I believe that Declan Rice, man, he has to be in competition to be future captains somewhere down the line. I don't know when or where, but somewhere along the line, he needs to be in the shout with the captaincy, because this guy. And once again, he doesn't have to be wearing a armband to act as in a captain capacity, because he's already acting like that. So as you can see, this is Arsenal basically. Record so far with 25 matches. We scored 58 goals, conceded 22. Now, Newcastle is going to be dangerous, and this is why. They scored 53 goals and conceded 41. So we can get goals in this match. We can get goals against Newcastle, but the thing is, they can also get goals. And with our defensive record, Saliba looking so shaky as of recent. Gabriel looks shaky in the match last night. Our defense is not looking top notch. It's not looking top notch, but we still have the best defensive record in the Premier League. I'm hoping the Champions League is a one-off, like what Declan Rice is saying, that we will be back to business. I'm hopeful it is a one-off, but you can't not notice that Newcastle scored over 50 goals. There's only 6 teams in the Premier League that score over 50 goals. Liverpool is on over 60. City, Arsenal have got 58 each. Then you got Tottenham, then you got Aston Villa. And these teams, Tottenham and Aston Villa, they've been scoring free-flowing as well. And so is Newcastle. So we see what happened against Aston Villa. It was a tricky match for us. A very, very tricky match for us. So it could be the same thing with Newcastle. And we remember Newcastle, we need to get revenge against Newcastle for what they done to us last season. It wasn't so much Newcastle, it was the referee and VAR, but the way they were carrying on after the match, it was annoying. So we need to get revenge for Newcastle last season, and we need to bounce back for what happened last night against Porto. So these are some of Newcastle's most dangerous players. We got Anthony Gordon on 8 goals, Isak on 10 goals. And also Kieran Trippier is also on 10 assists. So we're going to watch some clips on the goals that Isak scored and how basically he might perform against us, and the type of position he may pick up, the type of goals he scores, as well as we're going to take a look on a clip of also on Kieran Trippier to see how he loves to get those balls in the box, because it's an art. And if we understand and understand how to nullify that threat, then basically Trippier and Isak won't have much to do in this match. Even though they got Gordon, we have to also look out for Gordon. But it's either Isak is going to play up top or Gordon's going to play up top. But Gordon can also play on the wing. So if they play both Isak and Gordon, it's going to be a very, very, very tricky time for us. Because as what I said, that Saliba looks shaky from the other day. Gabriel look a bit shaky. Not as shaky as Saliba, but still shaky. Benjamin White, he can be undone. He's a very good defender going forward, but sometimes he lacks defensive awareness sometimes, I believe. Kiwior is very good defensively, so I'm not worried about Kiwior. But it could be potentially dangerous for us in that match. So I'm saying that Isak is a top quality striker. We see this little tapping, but that's a good. Once again, that's a free kick from Trippier. You see Dan Burns getting his leg on it. They're scoring against Aston Villa. That's a very good goal for them. Once again, you see him being a pest. That's a poor defending from the defender, but that's a superb finish. That finish is spectacular. That's one of the best you'll ever see. One of the best finishes you will ever see. Isak is a brilliant finisher, and we have to remember that in this match. Scoring a header, I think that's for his country. So he's been on goal scoring form this season, and for me, he will always be that type of player because he's a very good finisher. Look at that. Look at the composure. Look at the composure to let the defender sell himself, wait until the keeper go down low, then tap it in, then basically finish it in the corner. He's very good at goal scoring. Always find good position. You see where he pick up position at the back post against City, scoring against Man City. So Isak is a very good finisher. He's very good penalty kick taker. Always find the right areas. Always find space. He's going to be a tricky customer. He's very tall as well, so he's very good in the air as well. He's got quick feet. He's got a powerful shot on him. Right now, Isak has everything you want from a striker. Brilliant ball in once again from Trippier. Not down to Isak. Oh, look, in space. You see he's in front both defenders. He's in front both of the defenders and he's not offside. That shows you this guy knows how to find space. Look at this. Look at this first time pass. Look at this first time pass from Trippier. So we see both things right there. We see Trippier's pass and we see Isak awareness to get into space. Look at that. Look where he is in the gap. Finding space in the gap in Chelsea's defense. This guy, we have to be aware of him. Especially Benjamin White. He's a poacher. That's a brilliant poaching goal because that looks like the keeper's going to save it, but he runs on it anyways. And he got a little finish. Once again, scored with a penalty. This is a brilliant run. I'm telling you about Gordon. Don't rule out Gordon. This is a brilliant pass. What a pass and what a finish. This guy, when he opens his body up, it's reminiscent of Thierry Henry. It looks like Henry in terms of his height. When he opens his body up, you know that's a goal. Top corner, left foot. No chance, keeper, no chance, defender. Right in the corner. No chance. So when Isak went to Newcastle, I'm thinking, what better player can we get? Because I wanted Isak. And when we didn't get him, I'm thinking, who else can we get? And then I remember, Osimhen is out there. But everyone's been telling me you will never get Osimhen. This is before we signed Declan Rice. You will never get Osimhen. And I was thinking, I was believing them. But it's always good to have a dream. It's always good to have hope. And my hope was Victor Osimhen. Then we got Declan Rice and I said, nah, this is more than a hope. This could be a real possibility that we could get Victor Osimhen because we signed Declan Rice for over 100 million. So hopefully, going in the summer, we get Victor Osimhen. But for this match, we need to be cognizant of Isak, Gordon and Trippier. These three players are the game changers for Newcastle. We know about Guimaraes already. He's going to always be in midfield, giving problems, giving trouble. But I believe that Declan Rice is sufficient for him in midfield. So I'm not worrying about Guimaraes. I worry about Guimaraes when we haven't got Declan Rice. We got Declan Rice, not worried. Partey hopefully will be back. If he doesn't start, it comes on in the second half. Now, this is the thing that if I was Arteta, this would be my formation. The same back line. Ryan goal, Benjamin White right back, Kiwior left back, and Gabriel Magalhaes and Saliba. Then in midfield, I will have Declan Rice and Jorginho. I know Jorginho is he's coming back from a small little injury. I think it was a toe injury or something. He's just coming back now. But I will have them play the same way we play against Liverpool. Keep the same thing. Keep the same team. I know of recent we've been using Kai Havertz and we've been performing well with Trossard up in the number 9, and we've been interchanging. But for this match, I will bring back Jorginho with Declan Rice to control that midfield, and then on I will have the front four to basically play free roaming to do what they were doing. And I would have Trossard playing up top. No. I would have Havertz, I should say, playing up top. Trossard I would have coming on. For depending on how the game's going, we will make a sub. But I would have Havertz playing up striking, looking to hold up the ball, having Martinelli and Saka bonging down the line and basically being a false number 9 with Jorginho. Jorginho joining false number 9 with I should say Odegaard and Jorginho. All these three playing in a more advanced role while Jorginho dropping back. When we're pressing, Jorginho press as well. And basically the same way we play against Liverpool, that's how I would have the team. But apart from that, let's take a look into Trippier's clips right now. So straight off the back, ball in, goal. No, not really, but brilliant cross by Trippier. Once again, brilliant cross, give it to Isak finishing off, I should say. So Trippier's got that touch, he's got that quality. He's an assist king. Brilliant ball in once again. That should have been a goal by Isak, but it went in eventually by Colin Wilson. What a talent this guy is in crossing. Look at this. It's an art. And he has that. Brilliant crossing. Brilliant goal by Jolinton. Look at the accuracy. Oh, it wasn't Jolinton. It was Gomares. Look at the accuracy. Once again, brilliant chip pass in the area. Like, he's always finding his target. Brilliant cross to Isak. Isak straight at the keeper. He's always finding his target. Look at this. That should have been a shot on target. Another cross. That was a hurried cross. And look, he found his man. Even though it was a hurried cross, he fell out of play. Look at, this cross was magnificent. The way he just chipped it. It's like he chipped it into a through ball. And then, the way it's like he cut across it as well. I love that cross. That's one of my favorite crosses of the season. I'm not even going to lie. And this was a brilliant crossing. Isak got in on it, giving it to Dan Burns. He loves that little chip pass, that little chip cross. Look at it. It's like a chip and a cross in one. And this guy's always on the other things. Wilson, Jolinton hitting the post twice. Brilliant cross. Like, these guys, the amount of crosses. And I see that Declan Rice is trying to be the assist king for us as well, in terms of his crosses and his set plays. Brilliant cross again. Another brilliant cross. You see 3 players in one position, and you can see the height and the float of the ball, how he's floating. You know it's going to be a brilliant cross before you even reach the player. He can do the low driven as well. So this is something that we at Kiwior have to be wary of. Martinelli has to be wary of, because it's not all the time he's going to get to Kiwior. Look how far he is. Most of the times this is why sometimes Martinelli has to be aware sometimes, because most of his crosses are not brilliant cross. Most of his crosses are not inside the box. Look at this. Look at the position he's picking up. That's not Kiwior. Kiwior would be in the box right now defending. Well, this position will be Kiwior's. But some of his crosses is like a Martinelli position or the centre mid. Look at this. That's a centre mid's position to stop that cross coming in. But it's like sometimes he intentionally drop in midfield to try to have a deeper cross, to mix up his cross variation. And when he mix it up, then you won't know how to mark him or who should mark him. And then he have some nice crosses in, and then because they have 2 players, look at that midfield cross on midfield, early cross. So most of the time Trippier does some early crosses that will catch the defense off guard a lot of times. So that's the game plan of Newcastle, because we've seen in this clip about loads of different times. Most of his crosses in this clip, it was early crosses. It was before he went down the byline. It didn't go down the byline, because if you always go down the byline, then the defender will know how to defend against you. But if you drop deep or drop back a bit and then have a whipping, keep on whipping them in, you believe in your strikers to get on the end of things, then this is how they score this much goal. Trippier has 10 assists in the season. 10 assists, joint top with Ollie Watkins. He's top of the league in assists. Top of the table in assists. So we've got Bukayo Saka. Saka's got 7. Saka is in 6th place on 7. this guy is more than Salah. Trippier has more assists than Salah. So this is what I'm saying. We can't take Trippier for lightly. We can't take him lightly. And we have to see how he crosses him, how he makes his assist. And it's because he drops deep and then whip it in. So we have to be cognizant of that. Martinelli has to be cognizant. Declan Rice, or if it's Jorginho playing with Declan Rice, whosoever is playing centre mid, whosoever is playing left mid, whosoever is playing left back, they have to be cognizant of Trippier whipping those balls in. Or even if he plays on the left, because Trippier can play left back as well, it will be the same as those. They need to be cognizant because this is their main game plan to get a few goals sometimes. Once again, Trippier is not going to be top of the assist table for no reason. He's not going to be there. They're not going to score 43 goals for no reason. It's because mostly of Trippier's contribution in terms of assists. So that's the video, guys. Let me know your score prediction. My score prediction right now, I'm saying is going to be 2-1. I'm basically being conservative right now, conservative to the max, because I don't know how they're going to perform after a loss like what we had yesterday. So hopefully we get back to free flow, and hopefully we get back to in the swing of things. I want to control this match, dictate this match, even against Liverpool, even against Porto. The next match against Porto, I want us to play the same team we play against Liverpool, which is to dominate midfield, but also to get our game, get our gameplay going. Because against Porto, we did not play our game. I want to impose our gameplay as well as shut up shop, as well as dictating and controlling the game. And I believe that having Jorginho in the team, locking down midfield, also allowing Declan Rice and Jorginho to press high, this will give us a better chance of controlling the match and also winning at the same time. But we'll see what Arteta does on Saturday. But for me, I'm predicting a 2-1 win. You have heard my lineup already, so let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. Let me know what your prediction is. Let me know what your lineup is. Let me know what you thought of what I've just said. Catch you in the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. If you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Catch you in the next one, guys. Goodbye.